Hello everybody, I am Adrienne and today I'm going to be offering a free 15-minute belly dance core conditioning teaser. All you need is your body, and if you have a hip scarf, you can go ahead and put it on. It's not necessary, but it can help to accentuate your hips. You can also just use any piece of fabric, like an actual scarf, and tie it around your hips as well. So here we go. We are going to begin with a little warm up. Just making sure you guys can see my feet. Okay, so we're going to just start, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch. Add a hip. So it's step, push the hip, step, push the hip, step, push, step, push, step, push, step, push, step, push, step, push for 4, push, 3, push, 2, push, 1, push. We're going to take it to the side. Push, together, push, step, push, step, push. It's step, push, step, push, step, push, step, push for 4, 3, don't mind my dogs, 2, and 1. They get very excited when there's any movement happening in the living room. We're going to take it back. So same thing here. It's just touch and 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 touch. You're pushing back through that hip. Touch and touch and touch and touch. 4 more. Step, push and push and push and push. Beautiful. Take a big breath in. Exhale, push it out. And we're going to press into the hip. So just pushing into your hip, you're going to bend one knee. The other knee is going to be slightly bent. You want to think about stretching through the top of this hip, getting a little bit into the side body. And then push to the other side. And push. And push. And push. Hopefully you can hear me over the dogs. And push. 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 So starting to just pick up the pace a little bit here. Push. 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 Moving forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and take it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it here and push. 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 Really warming up into the hips. Push. 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 Push and hold. Push to the front. Really engage those abdominals. To the other side and pull back. Really scooping the belly in and up as you pull back. Circling the hips around. You can allow your upper body to kind of respond. Okay, I think the dogs are going to go outside. I love you guys. And I love when you dance with me. But you are definitely stealing the show here. Okay, so push. And then again, you can allow your upper body to respond in whatever way is comfortable for you. You want to be really careful with your low back here. Drawing the abdominals in and up as you press those hips back. Using the breath. 1 more in this direction. And the other way. Push. Push. And you don't have to make these circles big. You can do whatever feels comfortable for your body. So your hips might be feeling tight this morning. You might have a smaller range of motion, and that is okay. We just want to make sure that we're using the abdominals and protecting the low back. And then again, you can allow the upper body to respond. In whatever way feels natural for you. And we're gonna start to make these a little bit smaller, drawing it in, bringing the feet a little closer together. So now starting to isolate a little bit more here. We really want to try to keep this smaller hip circle right underneath us. And you should start to feel some more abdominal action as these become smaller and more controlled. And we're just going to go the other way. And we're going to try walking with this, coming forward. 2, 3, 4. Hold it here. 2, 3, 4. Take it back. 2, 3, 4. Hold it here. 2, 3, 4. Other way. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it front for 4. 3, 2, 1. Hold it here for 4. 3, 2, 1. Take it around. 2, 3, 4. Hold it here. 2, 3, 4. Take it around the other direction. 2, 3, and 4. Woo! Okay, shake that off. Just kind of let your body release any tension. Roll your shoulders. And we're going to take a nice stretch here. So pressing your hip down. As you do so, you're lengthening through that side body, and then you're contracting your obliques on the other side. Both knees are bent, but you can see this knee is more bent. Reaching up on the side of the body that you're lengthening, and then really feeling, protecting your low back again, so pulsing that navel in towards the spine, and really feeling that contraction here and that lengthening here. Take a breath in, and let it go. Other side. So same thing. It might take you a minute to ease into it. It might feel a little bit different on this side. So noticing that, breathing into it. And switch, 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 and switch. Staying with your breath. And pull. And push, pulling up and pushing down, pulling up and pushing down for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, shake it out. If you know how to shimmy, you can create a shimmy here. If you've never shimmied before, that's okay. You just basically want to be moving your legs forward and back. And everybody might have a different placement for their feet, kind of depending on your anatomy. Some people like their feet really close together, others more hip distance apart. I kind of like mine somewhere in the middle. And it's kind of like you're running in place without picking up your feet. And then you just allow this reverberation to happen through your hips. You need your glutes to be nice and relaxed. If your glutes are tensing, it's not going to work. So try to get a little shimmy going here if you can. There is a little pulse in the low belly so that you're protecting your low back and you're creating this stability. And coming back to that core sensation here is what's going to allow you to maintain your shimmy longer. If you've been belly dancing for a while, I'm not sure who's watching me right now. You feel free to play with this shimmy. You can push it to one side, push it to another. Maybe try those circles. Maybe try walking with it. Whatever you feel. But if you're new to this, I would just stay here, breathe, try to soften the rest of your body, and see if you can just really allow this shimmy to become kind of a natural feeling. Let it be relaxing for you. Make sure you're breathing. And let that go. Deep breath in, bend the knees, inhale. Exhale to release. One more time, inhale. And exhale to release. Okay, we're gonna play with a little bit of a twist here. So, starting slow, we're gonna take one hip forward. The other hip is naturally gonna come back. Our torso is going to respond, but we want to try to keep the torso facing front as much as possible. So we're really using the entire core to make these twists happen. There is a little bend in the knees. You can bend your knees as much as you need to get the motion. Sometimes a deeper bend can help. And breathing is essential for these twists. If you hold your breath here, you will get cramps. Just gently speeding it up. Keeping that pulse of the belly button in towards the spine. Let your glutes relax here. We're going to try moving forward. Hold here. Try coming up into releve, so coming up onto the balls of the feet. Take it around yourself. Come down and up, and down and up, and down and up, and down, and other way around. And down, and up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down, and up. Hold. Breathing. Come down. Take it back. And pause. Take your feet a little wider than your hips. Toes facing forward. Bend the knees. Hands to the thighs above the knees. Arch and contract. Inhale, arch. Exhale, contract. Inhale, arch. Exhale, contract. One more time. Inhale, arch. Exhale, contract. Roll all the way up. Roll all the way down. Get a little deeper into the legs. Roll all the way up. Roll the shoulders back and down a couple times. Roll down again. Pull the low belly in. Roll yourself all the way up. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, take hold of one wrist. Reach up and over to the opposite side. Back to center. Other way. And coming back to center. Heel toe the feet back together. And thank you so much for joining me. If you want to stretch more, please feel free. A figure 4 would be a great thing to do here. You can do it seated, you can do it standing. Take a few more deep breaths. This is just a little teaser. If you want more, I try to make this class very accessible, more about conditioning your core and focusing on mindful movement. I am going to be teaching a half-an-hour version of this class next Wednesday. Please private message me for details. I hope to see you there. Have a beautiful day. Cheers.